What's up, everybody? Derek and Keenan coming back at you with Test the Algorithm.
Chat GPT is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to go and type in what should we discuss. We're going to randomly select one and have a 1, 2, 3, 20-minute conversation about it.
We'll see what the AI tells us to talk about today. This might be a shit show, dude,
It
because
could
it might
be.
be like, hey, talk about Russian politics. I'd be like, Putin? I don't know. I have no idea, but we're going to see how this goes. We put in topics or whatever
Uh-huh.
to discuss on a podcast, and it gave us I don't even know how many's here. How many's on this list? 100?
Yeah, something like
Dude, it's let me look real quick. There is 101 selections here. So what are you gonna do? What was your plan?
that.
And
Just
then stop it.
just pick one and bam.
Okay.
So celebrity news and gossip. That's a good one to
We
start
stopped
on.
on number 29, which is celebrity news and gossip.
So right now it is April 11th, 2024. The big celebrity news is Mr. Diddy.
Oh, E Diddy.
Yes,
Oh, Epstein Diddy.
he is never coming back to the United States. He will stay in the country that he's in, so he doesn't have to be brought back to the United States.
He is in a different place right
Yeah,
now.
he's in the Mediterranean. No, not the Mediterranean. The Caribbean.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's in a non-extradition country.
Ooh.
So the big story was the FBI raided like two or three of his properties, and
I think it was two simultaneous. There was one like
one in
in LA and
Florida
one in Florida,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
And so all of a sudden you see just Twitter X, whatever you want to call it, just completely blow up with his tail transponder number for his plane, and then you just see it just flying outside of the U.S. airspace, going to the Caribbean, and then you see it land, and people are like, "That's a non-extradition country. They don't have any ties to the U.S. with that." So he will literally stay there forever. I believe.
You know what's weird about that is because I seen a video, and I don't know if it was like TMZ or whatever, but it showed him at the airport waiting to board his private plane, and you can see him pacing back and forth, dude, like in the parking lot area or whatever, and he does not look like he's happy. And I guess it was right before he's going to fly out. The really weird thing, let me just say this: isn't it a coinky dink that the FBI will coordinate so much to hit two places in two different states at the exact same time, right?
Mhm.
But can't coordinate enough to put him on a no fly list and not let him get on his private jet to fly out here. Like I said,
Well,
Epstein, man, E. Diddy.
so the no fly list is a through the FAA.
It's
No,
NSA.
NSA. So that doesn't count for private plane owners. So you go through the FBO's airport terminal. You literally
No,
open.
no, Epstein, they put him on the no-fly list after he went to court that time, right before, when it was all starting.
Well,
The judge was like, "You are what do they call that? A flight
flight
risk,
risk,
and you are not getting on your private jet."
but that was in the United States. So Diddy was already outside of U.S. airspace
Mm,
whenever he got raided.
isn't that funny?
Which if you think about it, if the FBI is going to raid two places simultaneously, how was he tipped off of not being at either residence? Because me as a person who I like to think that I'm relatively intelligent, if I'm the agent in charge, going, all right, we're already tailing this guy. We already know where he's at. Why not wait until he is home before he gets tipped off? I find that very, uh, it's a coincidence that let's just go fly somewhere.
I think this is all garbage. I think this is just like the old Epstein thing. The reason that it took them so long to get that frickin' child molesting pedophile off of the streets is because he knew all the right people. He knew frickin' princes and kings and congress people and presidents and everything else, dude. And look how long it finally took to get him behind bars. Now, the same stupid thing is happening with Diddy, to where they will literally raid both of his places, buttloads of hard drives, computers. They said that
Yep.
every single room was cameraed. The bathrooms, the bedrooms, the basement, every room had cameras in it. So that, to me, is that's blackmail on people. You tell them come over because from what I've heard, I forget what Diddy called them, but it was like let loose parties or some whatever he called them. Like I forget the name of it. It wasn't let loose. It was like something else. But like I heard the parties were absolute garbage. Matter of fact, you know my guy, dude, Jelly Roll. I love Jelly Roll, right? I just watched a thing that Jelly Roll was doing a podcast, and he said I could have met E Diddy one time. He's like I was doing a concert, and he said for the first time in my career, he said the people came to him and said, "Would you like to meet Diddy?"
Mhm.
And Jelly Roll said, "Sure," or whatever. And Jelly Roll said he was walking down a hallway or whatever, and he said he got a weird feeling, turned around, went home, didn't meet him. So that guy's got a good intuition or whatever.
Absolutely.
When this all comes out, that little nerd that all you young people like, Justin Bieber, he's gonna be in this. And in my opinion, I don't think they did him right. I think Diddy like did him wrong. Rihanna's gonna be in this. Kevin Hart's gonna be in this. You guys are gonna be amazed of how many people when the lid pops on this, you'll be amazed. Kind of like the Lolita Express back in the day, Epstein's plane. It's gonna be unreal. And if they let him stay over there and don't do anything,
They won't.
that's why. That is 100% why, because there's too many high-ranking the music industry.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Hollywood,
he'll,
the music industry.
he'll stay there for the rest of his life because the second that he set, from my understanding, the second that he sets foot back on U.S. soil, he's done. He'll be in federal prison for the rest of his life.
You know what I think about all this, dude? But like, he should. I mean, it should be a shooting gallery, dude. Like all these people, like Epstein and Diddy, allegedly, right?
Sure.
If this does get proved to where he like messed with Justin Bieber at 16 years old or 15 years old or whatever it was, and did all this stuff, because he's already settled out of court, dude, for woman stuff, right? So if this does come out, get the gallows ready. Well, why would we pay? I watched this one guy. Um, I forget his name, but he does YouTube shorts. He was an ex inmate, right? And he just can't stand pedos, right? And so there's another reason why Diddy will never want to go.
Can't either.
Yeah,
There's a code. From my understanding, is that you definitely will get shanked.
this homeboy said something though. He's like, "Why are we sending these people like this to prison for our tax dollars to pay for them to continue to live? Why? Why?
I know.
You know?"
Well, and so the court systems is innocent until proven guilty. Which, if he comes back to the U.S., he'll obviously get some type of a fair trial. But it's not always innocent until proven guilty, if you know what I mean on that one.
Yeah, sometimes it seems like it's guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
The process of public opinion, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's the first one. That was a nice little 6 or 7 minute conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E Diddy.
That's right. Well, we're going to go on to the second one.
All right.